Hi there, are you struggling with your UK theory test? You've just found the right video. We've made it super simple for you, breaking down the most important questions, tricky road signs, and essential tips to help you pass first time. No confusing explanations, no wasted time, just exactly what you need to know. If you find this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss an update. If you want to feel 100% ready for your test, stay tuned, let's get started.
Question 1. Why should you switch your headlights on when it first starts to get dark? A. So others can see you more easily. B. To make your dials easier to see. C. So that you blend in with other drivers. D. Because the street lights are lit. A. So others can see you more easily. Question 2. What type of emergency vehicle is fitted with a green flashing beacon? A. Ambulance. B. Fire engine. C. Road gritter. D. Doctor's car. D. Doctor's car. Question 3. What should you do when leaving your vehicle parked and unattended? A. Park in a housing estate. B. Leave the left indicator on. C. Lock it and remove the key. D. Park near a busy junction. C. Lock it and remove the key. Question 4. How can driving in a fuel-efficient manner help protect the environment? A. By increasing the number of cars on the road. B. Through increased fuel bills. C. Through the legal enforcement of speed regulations. D. By reducing exhaust emissions. D. By reducing exhaust emissions. Question 5. You're driving in a built-up area that has traffic calming measures. What should you do when you approach a road hump? A. Check your mirror and slow down. B. Stop and check both pavements. C. Move across to the left-hand side of the road. D. Wait for any pedestrians to cross. A. Check your mirror and slow down. Question 6. You're driving on an open road in dry weather. What distance should you keep from the vehicle in front? A. A 2-second time gap. B. 2 car lengths. C. 2 meters, 6 feet 6 inches. D. 1 car length. A. A 2-second time gap. Question 7. What can result when you travel for long distances in neutral, known as coasting? A. Increased fuel consumption. B. Improvement in control. C. Easier steering. D. Reduction in control. D. Reduction in control. Question 8. What should the driver of the red car, Aeroad, do? A. Wave towards the pedestrians who are waiting to cross. B. Tell the pedestrian in the road she shouldn't have crossed. C. Wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. D. Quickly drive behind the pedestrian in the road. C. Wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. Question 9. Some two-way roads are divided into 3 lanes. Why are they particularly dangerous? A. Traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. B. Traffic can travel faster in poor weather conditions. C. Traffic can overtake on the left. D. Traffic uses the middle lane for emergencies only. A. Traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. Question 10. Why should you be cautious when going past this bus waiting at a bus stop? A. There's a zebra crossing ahead. B. There are driveways on the left. C. People may cross the road in front of it. D. The road surface will be slippery. C. People may cross the road in front of it. Question 11. Where would it be unsafe to overtake? A. Traveling up a long hill. B. On a single carriageway. C. On a one-way street. D. Approaching a junction. D. Approaching a junction. Question 12. What advice should you give to a driver who has had a few alcoholic drinks at a party? A. Wait a short while and then drive home. B. Have a strong cup of coffee and then drive home. C. Drive home carefully and slowly. D. Go home by public transport. D. Go home by public transport. Question 13. You need glasses to read a vehicle number plate at the required distance. When must you wear them? A. Only at night time. B. Whenever you're driving. C. When you think it's necessary. D. Only in bad weather conditions. B. Whenever you're driving. Question 14. You're waiting to come out of a side road. Why should you look carefully for motorcycles? A. Police patrols often use motorcycles. B. Motorcycles are usually faster than cars. C. Motorcycles have right of way. D. Motorcycles can easily be hidden behind obstructions. D. Motorcycles can easily be hidden behind obstructions. Question 15. You want to turn right from a main road into a side road. What should you do just before turning? A. Check for traffic overtaking on your right. B. Stop and set the parking brake. C. Cancel your right turn signal. D. Select first gear. A. Check for traffic overtaking on your right.
Hi there, I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please subscribe and turn on notifications for more driving tips and tests. And don't forget to comment your score. Let's get back to the video.
Question 16. Why should you test your brakes after this hazard? A. You'll have just crossed a long bridge. B. You'll be on a slippery road. C. Your brakes will be wet. D. You'll be going down a long hill. C. Your brakes will be wet. Question 17. You're driving with your front fog lights switched on. What should you do if the fog has cleared? A. Drive with them on instead of your headlights. B. Leave them on if other drivers have their lights on. C. Switch them off as long as visibility remains good. D. Flash them to warn oncoming traffic that it's foggy. C. Switch them off as long as visibility remains good. Question 18. What will affect your vehicle's stopping distance? A. The street lighting. B. The condition of the tires. C. The time of day. D. The speed limit. B. The condition of the tires. Question 19. You're joining a motorway from a slip road. How should you deal with traffic already on the motorway? A. Use the slip road to accelerate until you're moving much faster than the motorway traffic. B. Carry on along the hard shoulder until you see a safe gap. C. Stop at the end of the slip road and look for a safe gap. D. Match your speed to traffic in the left-hand lane and filter into a safe gap. D. Match your speed to traffic in the left-hand lane and filter into a safe gap. Question 20. Where are amber reflective studs found on a motorway? A. Between the hard shoulder and the carriageway. B. Between each pair of lanes. C. Between the central reservation and the carriageway. D. Between the acceleration lane and the carriageway. C. Between the central reservation and the carriageway. Question 21. How should you use the lanes on a motorway? A. Use the lane that has the least traffic. B. Keep to the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking. C. Overtake using the lane that's clearest. D. Stay in one lane until you reach your exit. B. Keep to the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking. Question 22. What restrictions apply to people who have a provisional driving license? A. They can't drive over 30 miles per hour. B. They can't drive with more than one passenger. C. They can't drive unaccompanied. D. They can't drive at night. C. They can't drive unaccompanied. Question 23. Which vehicle is most likely to take an unusual course at a roundabout? A. Taxi. B. Estate car. C. Delivery van. D. Long vehicle. D. Long vehicle. Question 24. When would you use the right-hand lane of a two-lane dual carriageway? A. When you're staying at the minimum allowed speed. B. When you're traveling at a constant high speed. C. When you're turning right or overtaking. D. When you're passing a side road on the left. C. When you're turning right or overtaking. Question 25. A cycle lane, marked by a solid white line, is in operation. What does this mean for car drivers? A. They may drive in the lane at any time. B. They may park in the lane. C. They may use the lane when necessary. D. They mustn't drive along the lane. D. They mustn't drive along the lane. Question 26. You're looking for somewhere to park your vehicle. Neither you or your passenger are disabled. What should you do if the only free spaces are marked for disabled drivers? A. Use one of these spaces. B. Wait for a regular parking space to become free. C. Use one of the spaces as long as one is kept free. D. Park in one of these spaces but stay with your vehicle. B. Wait for a regular parking space to become free. Question 27. What does this traffic sign mean? A. No overtaking allowed. B. Give priority to oncoming traffic. C. Two-way traffic. D. One-way traffic only. B. Give priority to oncoming traffic. Question 28. What does this line across the road at the entrance to a roundabout mean? A. Give way to traffic from the right. B. You have right of way. C. Traffic from the left has right of way. D. Stop at the line. A. Give way to traffic from the right. Question 29. You're approaching a junction where the traffic lights aren't working. What should you do when a police officer gives this signal? A. Turn right only. B. Stop at the stop line. C. Continue ahead only. D. Turn left only. B. Stop at the stop line. Question 30. Where can you find reflective amber studs on a motorway? A. Separating the lanes. B. Separating the slip road from the motorway. C. On the left-hand edge of the road. D. On the right-hand edge of the road. D. On the right-hand edge of the road.
Hi there, I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please subscribe and turn on notifications for more driving tips and tests. And don't forget to comment your score. Let's get back to the video.
Question 31. What's the national speed limit on a single carriageway road? A. 50 miles per hour. B. 70 miles per hour. C. 40 miles per hour. D. 60 miles per hour. D. 60 miles per hour. Question 32. You're on a motorway. A lorry has stopped in the right-hand lane. What should you do when you see this sign on the lorry? A. Move into the right-hand lane. B. Leave the motorway at the next exit. C. Pass the lorry on the left. D. Stop behind the flashing lights. C. Pass the lorry on the left. Question 33. What does this signal mean? A. Both trams and cars must stop. B. Cars must stop. C. Trams must stop. D. Both trams and cars can continue. C. Trams must stop. Question 34. You see this amber traffic light ahead. Which light or lights will come on next? A. Green and amber together. B. Red alone. C. Red and amber together. D. Green alone. B. Red alone. Question 35. You're in a tunnel and you see this sign. What does it mean? A. Direction to an emergency pedestrian exit. B. Beware of pedestrians crossing ahead. C. No access for pedestrians. D. Beware of pedestrians, no footpath ahead. A. Direction to an emergency pedestrian exit. Question 36. You're driving in busy traffic. You want to pull up just after a junction on the left. When should you signal? A. As you're passing or just after the junction. B. Just before you reach the junction. C. Well before you reach the junction. D. It would be better not to signal at all. A. As you're passing or just after the junction. Question 37. You've just passed your first practical driving test. What will you have to do if you get 6 penalty points on your license in the next 2 years? A. Retake only your practical test. B. Retake only your theory test. C. Retake your theory and practical tests. D. Reapply for your full license immediately. C. Retake your theory and practical tests. Question 38. For how long is a statutory off-road notification, SORN, valid? A. Until the vehicle is used on the road. B. Until the vehicle is repaired or modified. C. Until the vehicle is insured and mowed. D. Until the vehicle is taxed, sold or scrapped. D. Until the vehicle is taxed, sold or scrapped. Question 39. Your car needs to pass an MO test. What may be invalidated if you drive the car without a current MO certificate? A. The vehicle registration document. B. The vehicle service record. C. The vehicle insurance. D. The vehicle tax. C. The vehicle insurance. Question 40. What should you do before driving into a tunnel? A. Switch off your radio. B. Switch on your windscreen wipers. C. Close your sunroof. D. Take off your sunglasses. D. Take off your sunglasses. Question 41. You're driving on the motorway. What should you do if luggage falls from your vehicle? A. Stop at the next emergency telephone and report the incident. B. Stop on the motorway and switch on hazard warning lights while you pick it up. C. Walk back up the motorway to pick it up. D. Pull up on the hard shoulder and wave traffic down. B. Stop on the motorway and switch on hazard warning lights while you pick it up. Question 42. What's the minimum depth of tread on the tires of a trailer? A. 1.6 mm. B. 2 mm. C. 2.2 mm. D. 1 mm. A. 1.6 mm. Question 43. What does this sign mean? A. Parking place for pedal cycles. B. Riding of pedal cycles prohibited. C. Pedal cycle route crossing or joining road ahead. D. Route for pedal cycles only. C. Pedal cycle route crossing or joining road ahead. Question 44. What does this motorway sign mean? A. Road narrows on right. B. Move to adjacent lane. C. Leave motorway at next exit. D. Overheight vehicles divert. C. Leave motorway at next exit. Question 45. What does this sign mean? A. End of use of speed cameras. B. Enforcement cameras are in use. C. Area for taking photographs. D. Slow down before the speed camera. B. Enforcement cameras are in use.
Hi there, I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please subscribe and turn on notifications for more driving tips and tests. And don't forget to comment your score. Let's get back to the video.
Question 46. Where would you usually see this road sign? A. Bus stop. B. Level crossing. C. Pedestrian crossing. D. Car park. B. Level crossing. Question 47. Which vehicles can use this bus lane? A. Buses, cycles and taxis. B. Buses only. C. Buses and cycles. D. Buses and cars. A. Buses, cycles and taxis. Question 48. Why should you take care driving past the man with the cane? A. He's blind. B. He's deaf. C. He's deaf and blind. D. He's physically disabled. C. He's deaf and blind. Question 49. How should you approach the zebra crossing? A. Be ready to slow down or stop to allow pedestrians to cross. B. Sound your horn to warn the pedestrians. C. Speed up to get past the crossing. D. Slow down and wave the pedestrians across. A. Be ready to slow down or stop to allow pedestrians to cross. Question 50. You've stopped at the zebra crossing. When may you move off? A. When the pedestrians have cleared your side of the road. B. When the driver behind you sounds their horn. C. When the oncoming car moves off. D. When the pedestrians have completely crossed. D. When the pedestrians have completely crossed.